Hello everybody! Welcome to the full game of The Girl from Arkanya. So played a demo a good long time ago. This is now the full game. It, as of this recording, released 1 minute ago. I spied that it was releasing today and I kind of watched it. I was like, when did it actually put out? Give me the fucking game! So, as soon as it bought it, installed it. Here we are. So this is my Monday instead of, I'll do Anode Heart tomorrow instead. I just really fucking want to play this. Well, there wasn't anything to look at in the options. Let's fucking go! Oh my god, the game is yelling at you. Sorry. When I was streaming, there was a lot of problems with audio, so there we go, that should be alright now. It's an adventure, yeah? Ages ago in a time all but forgotten chaos reigned in the realm of Amazonia. Demons roamed the land, spreading wickedness and suffering. The one that men feared the most was the great serpent, mightiest and cruelest of all. Quetzalcoatl was his name, and there existed no laws but his. People prayed for a brave hero to save them, but none could find the strength to be such a hero. And so, they lived in fear. One morning, in a humble fishing village, a shadow appeared upon the sunrise. Sunrise. From rays of light emerged the young woman, and into the village she went. Much was unusual about her, but many were startled by her eyes. In a land that knew only despair, her eyes shone bright with hope. Mara was her name. She came seeking warriors who would stand against the demons. But the people called her mad. Their fear was too great. Yet there she found 7 girls, each with an ember of courage in their heart. That night, Mara vanished with them. Once they realized, the villagers wept quietly in the dark. For cries of anger would only draw demons near. When dawn broke, however, another shadow appeared on the sunrise. Mara and her companions returned, drenched in blood and with the head of a hellish beast in tow. In that moment, mankind discovered that demons could be killed. And so, by Mara's command, countless victories were won against the forces of hell. She and her priestesses became a symbol of hope. Years passed, and the tribe of men flourished. The success drew the eyes of Quetzalcoatl, however, and he laid siege to the land from the sky. Mara ordered 7 shrines to be built, one for the prayers of each priestess. By their prayers she would have the strength to fight Quetzalcoatl, but if their faith wavered, she would surely die. Yet so strong was their conviction, so fervent their prayer, that from the heavens came a raging storm. In such a tempest, the demon could not take flight. Led by Mara, warriors of Amazonia attacked the beast, and the battle was long and many died. But in the end, Mara leapt atop Quetzalcoatl and drove a holy lance through his eye. With the demon weakened, the priestesses erected 7 mystical seals across the realm, banishing Quetzalcoatl back to hell. Exhausted from battle, Mara fell where she stood. Her disciples ran to her, but she told them not to fear. Her task was complete, and soon she would return home. The priestess took Mara from that place, and she was never seen again. Priestesses, sorry. Where she went, and what she told them, are closely guarded secrets of the priestesses of Marajo. But their sacred duty to ensure demons never return to Amazonia was passed on through the ages. Now, history is changing once again. With the tale of a brave girl in a city at the edge of the world. Also, apologies if I sound kind of funny. I have a large bite out the side of my tongue from the other night, and it's making me kind of when I speak. Cause it's fucking sore. What this? Gimme. Ah. I'm just pressing buttons to see what happens. Any of this takeable? Is this mine? Nope. Okay. No looting for me. Hello. I believe this is sister. Nope. It's father. Oh yeah, Marisa. It seems like you slept the whole day away, yeah? Heading out for the night? Yeah, Papa. I mean, up with Ari in the woods. She's going to show me some new places to look for treasure. Best sort of friend to have, yeah? Before you run off, I have an errand. Keg's bone dry. It'd be a great help if you went down to the beer house, bought a new one back. But Papa, Ari's waiting for me. Can't you go? Won't take you but a moment. Besides, I have a surprise when you get back. Really? What is it? Wouldn't be surprised if I told you now, would it? Get going already. Now you're the one keeping your friend waiting. And take a lantern with you. It's already dark outside. Oh, money for the keg. Off with you and be sure to hurry back. Oh. Multiplayer? Ooh. Interesting. Wee. I don't. Is there straight to? There is. Okay. So, hello. Anyway, as I was trying to say, when I played this, the demo, I went around and spoke to absolutely everybody, so I would go and just kind of skip my usual when I started a game. When I, speak to absolutely every single NPC that exists, and I just kind of got on with it. But I will start speaking to people again. Marisa, welcome in. Hiya, bro. Oh yeah, indeed, what can I get for you? I need beer. Naturally. You're in a beer house after all, but how much? Little beer, big beer. This much. Ah, very big beer. Take a minute, wait here, yeah? Need to get in the woods already. The woods? This time of night? Why would you ever go there? Meeting a friend, Ari. We're going treasure hunting. Treasure hunting? Oh, yes. You have a look of an adventurous woman about you, yes? Pleased to meet you, I'm Renzo. Renzo de Rocco, the greatest merchant ever to come out of the kingdom of Sicily. I'm Marisa, world's greatest treasure hunter. I will be, anyway. Yes, I see the potential of a truly treasure hunter within you. Perhaps we might do business. I myself came to this land seeking gemstones and curios to peddle. But so far, it never has gone poorly. Turns out that the jungle is quite dangerous. Dangerous indeed. No place for one such as I, but you. Find out no value during your travels, come find me at the marketplace just across the street. I'll pay you quite generously, I assure you. Yeah, bro, sounds like a deal. So right up, your beer's ready. Beer. Thanks, mate. Suppose we'll part ways now. Look forward to seeing you again, Marisa the Treasure Hunter. Ciao. I wonder if Grandpa would like this. I have stolen this. Can I steal this cheese? No. I would quite gleefully take an entire chomp out of a block of cheese. Really? What's with the exclamation mark? I don't know what that's for. I think I need to go a map over. That's a gnarly looking weapon that they have. Okay, so there's something this way and something that way. Cheese! The Ruffles. Need a man of action to run a city, not some endlessly pontificating bureaucrat. If you're here to petition the Burgermeister, I'm afraid there's a long line ahead of you. Seems almost everyone says a grievance against poor Patrick today. So why did I want to come here? There was a big it'll be you, friend. Welcome, miss. What brings you to the library today? A library? Huh. Got any books about treasure hunting? My apologies, I don't believe so. Not much of a library then. Wait, would you by chance be a treasure hunter? Yeah, bro, Marisa, world's greatest treasure hunter. Splendid. Would you be perhaps interested in doing a job? What kind of job? Not too complicated. I'll pay you handsomely for it. I've been authorised by the Burgermeister to collect all literary works in Arkanya for copying and safekeeping, unless a few felt compelled to deliver the books to me. Perhaps. Alas, few have felt compelled to deliver their books to me. Perhaps they never heard a degree? So you want me to steal people's books for you? Heavens no. Well, after a fashion, yes. But you need not fret over it. I'll have the books copied in order to return to their owners before they're missed. And you're going to pay me for it? Most certainly. Come back and inform me whenever you add a new book to the collection. Reward will be waiting for you here. Ew. Lovely. It's just what I like. Free money. Is there anything in this place? Yes. This is mine now. Importance of silk. I'm going to read this in my mind. So you can pause and read it if you want. Oh, fuck it. Who am I kidding? Just read it, Brian. It seems seem rather strange to an uninformed observer that the city of Arkanya pays a tremendous sum of gold each year for the importation of silk. One might have be inclined to think that the average Arkanyan surely can't afford silk transported all the way from the Orient to the very edge of the Occident. That assumption would be correct. What many outsiders do not realise, however, is that the very land we Arkanyans build our homes upon is purchased with silk. When imperial sailors first arrived on Amazonian shores, they had no home to speak of. The land was already inhabited by the people of Marajo, a thriving civilization with a long history in this realm. Rather than taking the land by force, as the Castilians had done, our intent was to parley for peace with the Marahojans. Marajoarans. That's really hard to say when you got a big fucking seething wound on your tongue. We all knew. We knew all too well the fate of the Castilian conquistadors who were expelled in the revolt of the Marajo many years before, and so began bearing gifts in hopes that Marajo would not turn us away. The Aretana of Marajo was understandably suspicious of us. In those days, the Aretana Taika reigned. And she was an impressive ruler indeed, a warrioress of exceptional skill. She commanded the very thunder in the sky, and threatened to bring its wrath upon us if we challenged her. Most learned among our crew would barely speak the language of the Marajo, knowing only that which they read from the accounts of conquistadors. For a blessing, some number of Taika's court spoke Castilian, and so too did a few of her crew. Negotiating in the language of their bitter foe, we struggled to make progress towards any agreement that didn't involve our departure. The tone of the meeting changed dramatically, however, when Aretana Taika was presented with a bolt of Cathayan silk. Though I could not understand what was said, it was clear to me she was quite enamoured with the cloth. Repeatedly, she held it against her body, as though imagining it were her dress. Our captain told her that he could obtain more silk for her, if she found it pleasing. From these negotiations, an agreement was reached. The Empire would have the lands along the coast, and those in the hills, which would become Arkanya, Costa Verde, and Windberg. These lands would be ours to do with as we please, so long as we deliver to them 8 dozen bolts of silk each and every year. It was not long before Arkanya It and her priestesses began wearing exquisite dresses made from the exotic material, and the arrangement created a closeness between our peoples. If you would ask me, what's the importance of silk in Arkanya? I'll tell you. It is the coin by which we have purchased peace for our people, and it has been a small price to pay. I have got another book. Does that mean they wouldn't give me money? Game's not been out for, what, 16 minutes and I'm already doing side quests? Hell yeah! I mean, to be fair, I didn't have to go very far, bro. You could have just, like, walked upstairs. Yeah, there was over here. I believe one of these was Granda's house. Nope, that's the way out. By the way, I've already done my gushing over how fucking cute I find this game, but once again, how fucking cute is this damn sprite? Oh! It's an adventure, yeah? Hey bud. Risa, before you go, your grandfather would like to have a word with you. He's presently in his study on the 3rd floor. I was asked not to reveal any further details. Seemed to wish to tell you everything himself. Hello. I'll take money. Hello, grandfather. Marissa, I'm glad you've arrived. Why, you, grandpa? Papa said you wanted to see me, yeah? Indeed, I did have a business proposal for you. For me, not for Papa. Or has been telling me of your achievements as a treasure hunter, Marissa. You're quite the impressive young lady. I believe it's time you had a chance to shine on your own rather than living in Barrett's shadow. He agreed wholeheartedly. Yeah, I'm totally ready, bro. What do you want me to do? Straight to the point then. I'd like to discuss business over wine, but so be it. You've likely noticed that I've had much of the estate renovated in recent days. Yeah, all the empty pedestals are kinda weird. Well, preferably they weren't empty, that's where you come in. Mercy, I've accumulated a vast fortune in my many years as a trader. Yet, in my old age, I've grown rather bored with my wealth. As you can imagine it, gold no longer brings me joy. Now I seek to fill my remaining days with a much greater form of wealth, the culture and history of Arkanya. Are you going to do that, Grandpapa? A museum, my dear granddaughter. Arkanya needs a museum. And I've decided that I shall fund the creation of this museum. And we're going to build it right here, with this very estate. That sounds fun. Your role in this, young treasure hunter, shall be to obtain relics with strong historical and cultural significance. Collect objects that tell the story of Arkanya, and I shall display them here for all to see. Do this for me, and you will be handsomely rewarded. What kind of reward? Each object to display them, you'll be rewarded with a finder's fee based on its value. But that's not all. I'll allow young Frederick to explain the rest. You'll find him on the bottom floor. Good hunting, Risa. I have the utmost faith in you. Won't let you down, Grandpapa. Book. My dear Rachel has once more petitioned that I declare young Marisa as her lawful daughter. Ha! As though it would even matter. Bart loves the girl more than life, and he's not the sort that would simply kneel to my authority as patriarch. She can be such a fool. If she desires custody of the girl so greatly, she could simply marry good Sir Barrett, as I have repeatedly suggested. The last time I raised the issue, she made quite a dramatic show of threatening to throw herself from the 3rd-story window. It's only sensible, however, I will not be here forever, and when I go, I wish to leave knowing Rochelle would be cared for. And her days as a young woman are, quite frankly, dwindling in number, and Barrett was a devoted husband to her sister. If she does not wed soon, she'll find herself reliant on Barrett regardless. It would not do for me to divide my estate, and it would not be many more years before Marissa inherits my enterprise with Barrett as its steward. Rochelle has no mind for trade, and she is far too concerned with mingling in high society. Barrett, though, now there's a sharp lad. My business will certainly flourish with him, and my beloved granddaughter, he raised her well. Well, I should think Barrett will look after Rochelle either way. He's not fond of her, but he is loyal. For Emma and for me, he'll do it. Cornelius de Bordeaux arrived by ship this morning. He looked in good health. We spoke in length in the parlour. Business, politics, the long winter, our usual topics. The freeze had already set in when he set sail, and he was of course quite pleased to spend his winter elsewhere. He's begging me for silver again. You should know by now that I won't do it. I value my relations with the good people of Marajo far more than he could ever pay me. Why, I could put all of Arkanya at risk if I were to violate the treaty. Cornelius simply does not understand. I offered him a large sum of gold, at a price well below what would get him in the old world. One would think he'd be delighted with that proposal. He accepted, seems less than thrilled. The nobles of the Empire clamour for silver, he says. Bah! Arkanya has far greater riches to offer than its minerals, or even its wheat. They'd understand if they'd ever leave their damn castles and come see it firsthand. Haven't even seen what I've seen. I doubt they ever will. I was like them once, seeking only to exploit the treasure which lie beneath the dirt at the edge of the world. Perhaps I should have a copy transcribed of my history of Marajo. Send them that. A glorious tale, 3,000 years in the making. Would they even realise its worth? I have my doubts. Cornelius is returning tomorrow, and we are to share a fine wine he's brought me. I do some things miss the wines of my old home. That damn swindler Alfred. We agreed upon 100 sacks of grain at £40 each, yet every last sack was between £37 and £39. Did the bastard not think I would check? Such insult. So I sent Barrett to correct him. Now I realise Barrett has become a good Christian and is no longer the cutthroat he once was. We can't allow this offence. It's not as though I'm asking him to kill Alfred, simply to remind him of his integrity, which I would hope he has, and has merely forgotten. We shall see. Barrett returned last night with a sour look and a bloodied sword. I thought I asked him how his visit to Alfred had gone, yet I feared he might say so. I hid my study. I didn't read that at all, right, did I? Barrett returned last night with a sour look and a bloodied sword. I thought to ask him how his visit to Alfred had gone, yet I feared what he might say, so I hid in my study. I'm unsure what to do. Alfred is dead. Could it spell ruin for our family? Could Barrett truly act so rashly? Perhaps I should try to head the situation off. Patrick is a good friend. Should I confess to him? Would he help me, or would I simply be co-signing Barrett and myself to the gallows? The decision weighs heavily in my mind, but I must act soon. Alfred came by this afternoon and personally delivered 12 additional sacks of grain. He apologised for the inconvenience and went his way, looking fully alive and intact as far as I could tell. I visited Barrett and asked him about last night. On his return from Winberg, Uripari had leapt from the bush and onto his head, and Barrett massacred the creature in anger. When pressed about the task I had given him, he said that Alfred was first implied. Our weights must be. When pressed about the task I had given him, he said that Alfred at first implied our weights must be flawed, but quickly gave in when Barrett demanded he come weigh the sacks himself. I burned a letter I wrote for Patrick. Today was my birthday. At my age, I'd rather not think of such things, but it seemed Marisa remembered. She brought me a truly marvellous necklace of Marayoran prayer beads made from brilliantly polished bone. I'm not one for wearing jewellery, but I find it very satisfying to count the beads between my fingers. Emma, my dear, can you hear me when I pray upon these beads? You have given me a wonderful granddaughter. I have done another thing. I believe that's Mother. It's me, but small. Mom used to brush my hair and make me wear fancy clothes all the time. Then she'd scold me for getting covered in dirt. I miss those days. Excellent timing. Send your measurement to Marvis Taylor. Gown. Thanks, bro. Think enough whatever to arrive in some mounts. See that you maintain your figure. Local tradesmen are more akin to butchers than tailors. Everybody would need them to modify such a fine garment. You're so young. It will not be difficult. Abstaining from beer should suffice. Wait, what? It's a drink unfit for a lady anyhow. So you lose your taste for it, the better. Shush. This is going to be about 20 hours long if we read every book. So, unless it seems pertinent to like the overall story, I'm just going to kind of skiff through it. You know what I mean? You. Oh, ground floor. Never mind. Hello. Have you spoken with Arland? Yeah, bro. Said to come see you. Excellent. Now, I'm sure the master explained his plan for the museum to you already. Well, here's the part I didn't explain. The object next to me is donation box. They made it clear he will not be charging anyone to visit the museum. They may, however, choose to make a donation if they wish. Arlen is funding the museum entirely in his own fortune, and informed me that all donations shall go to you. Really? Indeed. However, I should be surprised if anyone donates funds to an empty museum. Check back once the museum has some exhibits. Perhaps there'll be money in the donation box. Gotcha. I'm weirdly giddy about playing this. Not even weirdly. It's like a game that I was looking forward to for the longest time. Suddenly out, so... do you have muns for me? Actually, it's like 200 a book, and that should be it here. Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 more books? Maybe? I don't think I counted right. Never mind. Ignore me. I've talked shit. If I recall, there's a bag shop that lets me increase my carrying capacity. And that's handy. Oh, hold on. This is one of Thingy's friends in here. Hey, Sneezy. Gesundheit. Thank you, but my name's Sebastian, you know. Don't always have to call me Sneezy. Sorry, Sebastian. It's just that you're sneezing every time I come in, yeah? Yeah, yours is very sensitive, I'm afraid. Who the heck decided you should work the apothecary, mate? Do you have to work smell herbs all day? Well, it's my family's business. What else would I do? Could be a treasure hunter. Really? Do you think I'd be good at it? You can't be better than me. Stay on your own turf. Wait, this was your idea. Why are you yelling at me? What I mean to say, there's lots of jobs out there. We don't have to smell flowers all day. No, family's really counting on me. Anyway, what are you looking for? None. Just drop by, see my favourite herbalist. See you, Sneezy. Okay. Look, it's a cute interaction. I know I said I wasn't going to do them, but like... I'm the one playing it, not you, so there. Gimme. If I remember right, absolutely wholesale swallowing cheese is what saved my ass during the later stages of the demo. Which reminds me, I'm going to go and buy cheese grommet. There you go, I can hold 8 cheese. Which I believe is 8 hearts to heal. So it's my full life bar plus 3. I had to be young and be able to live entirely off entire wedges of cheese and beer. Oh. Father, friend, father, have keg. Welcome back. Having trouble? No way. Take some for you and your friend. Thanks, Papa. Was I surprised you were getting ready? Suppose I made you wait long enough. Look at this. Your sword? No, not mine. Not anymore anyway. Take it. I had that sword since I was your age. It's the only thing I had left of my name when I came to Arkanya. It needed a lot of work, but it's finally ready for you. It's beautiful. I'm glad you like it. I hope you appreciate what I gave up for this. I'm sure your mother is standing at the gates of heaven right now, telling them not to let me in. This isn't life she wanted for you, but I know your mind is set, and there's nothing I can do to change it. Besides, it's not like I have any other trade I can pass on to you. Thanks, Papa. I'll take good care of it. Bit heavier than what you trained with, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. Before you leave, when you promise me you'll only use it to protect yourself and others. Tried to walk a better path than I did as a young man. No murdering, no thieving, or any sort of general villainy. I promise, Papa. I don't want to hurt anyone, yeah? I know you don't. You're a good girl. The ugly truth is there's some rotten scoundrels out there just waiting to take advantage of you. Be sure to let them know you've got the bigger sword, yeah? Mm-hmm. Hurry to the woods and find your friend. Make sure she gets some of that beer. One last thing. See your grandfather when you get a chance. He has a job for you, Thinger. I have already done that, so haha. A. Special attack. Okay. It's the Smith Black. Hello. Oh yeah, Marisa. Hi, bro. You're like a really great swordsmith, right? Mostly make borrowed issues for the city guard, but yeah, I know my way around a sword. What do you think about my messer? It's a little old and beat up, don't you think? Seen better days. Trying to tell me you'd like me to work on it? Yeah. Yeah, I can fix that for you. Not my own coin, no. You have to bring me all the materials. Deal. What you need? Iron ore. Get iron ore from breaking iron veins. You can purchase it at the market. Got it. I'll be right back. Hola, amigo. You look like an adventurous sort of girl, no? Yeah, bro, I'm a treasure hunter. Look at me. Can I interest in a trade deal then? There's something I need that's found in caves in this region. I'm looking for guano. Guano. Otherwise known as bat dung. None of their canyon merchants sell it. Why would anyone want it? Trade secret, I'm afraid. Don't worry about it. You can bring me guano. I can trade you scraps of iron. You could easily sell the iron for a profit, or perhaps make something out of it. I'll be here for a while. Come see me if you have the guano. What's this for again? Oh yeah, that's fast travel. Go away. Whoop. Hey buddy, where are you? See, it has been a long time since I interacted with the demo. So it is more or less fresh to me. I know roughly what I'm coming up to. Yeah, that's okay. I kind of remember stuff. I remember bits and bobs, and honestly, that's better than I do with some games. If only they would finally release Renane. That's not this developer, Major. It's not a dead project, though. I follow the developer on the social medias, and they do seem to be working on it. Jeez, I don't know. If you're gonna just randomly drop cheese, I might as well heal the tiny hearts that I was missing. Wait! 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 It's a treasure hunting game, so I have to, you know, get the treasures. That was terrible performance by me, but surprising no one really. Oh, that's so sudden. That's actually kind of funny. Stop. I wouldn't know if we dropped anything. No. Go away. Go away. No one likes you. Hang on, before I go forward, can I climb yet? I can. Look, look, we have visitors. What do you think? Should we let them in? Nope, goodbye. Damn it. It's like, it just sort of like creeps up on you, you know? So that's treasure it counts as. I guess this must be a way out then. Okay. Hey, at least I'm getting treasures. Shouldn't be too bad if I actually, you know, pay attention. Depth perception is something that I do kind of struggle with in real life, but see in games as well, depending on the angle, like I always feel like I should hit something, but I'm just at a range, you know. But I remember doing it a lot as a young lad playing Ocarina. Yeah, Ocarina at a time. No. Not today, monkey. I have a map. Use the map, Brian. This is the temple up here, isn't it? It's an adventure, yeah. Oh, what a big stone. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. You monkey bastard. Whoa, hey. Oh, good, I can collect stuff with the sword. Ba-dum. Bad skeleton. Miner's tools. Bet Grandpa would like this for the museum. Yeah, buddy. There was another way to go. This feels progressive. I'm gonna go look for treasures. Ah, I needed that, maybe. Oh. Oh, I can play this with D-pad. What was I playing that I couldn't D-pad? Crosscode. Ah! Whoa, that was fucking sudden. I will gulp everything. Ah, damn it. Cheese. Cheese and beer, though, that sounds filling as hell. Right, clearly wants me to go this way. The other way will be like shortcut back. Friend! Oh, dang it. I should grab tea before I started this. Oh yeah, Ari. Marissa. What's that? It's the Kriegsmesser. Kriegsmesser. Kriegsmesser? How'd you get it from my dad? Look! Well, it's so shiny. Is it hard to use? No way, mate. Nothing to it. I gave some Juriparis and Pokeparas a good thrashing on the way over here. You're so brave. Juriparis are really scary. I always run away. Don't worry, I'll protect you. All you can do is show me where the treasure is hiding. Right. I want to show you something. It's a dance I do. A really special dance. We do all kinds of dances, Ari. What's so special about this one? This one's a shaman dance. Been passed down to every lunar shaman all the way back to Mara. This dance can help you see things you can't normally see. Like treasure. Uh-huh. Doesn't work for just anyone. Spirits might hear you, but they don't always respond. but I think I can act as a connection with the spirits for you. My mother did it for me when I first became a shaman. Alright then, guess it's worth a shot. You'll do great, just watch what I do. I didn't do that too bad, huh? Marissa, I feel something's watching us. During our dance? Where are they? I'll handle it. Well, I suppose I should have known I couldn't hide from you, Addy. Doesn't matter all that much, because in the end, you couldn't hide from me either. Marissa, we should leave. I'm afraid not. I tire of playing your pointless games, Addy. Don't understand. Who are you? It's an asshole. You're not aware? Here I thought you were deliberately evading me this whole time. How amusing. I'm Zolotl, High Priest of Aztlan. And you, Priestess Mary of Morahel, are going to help me bring salvation to my people. What? How do I do that? Don't worry, it's quite simple. We've broken 6 seals. We've broken 6 of the seals of Mara today. Yours is the last. That's impossible. You're lying. My sisters would never let that happen. I expected that as well. My new allies know a surprising amount about how the seals work. I'm very foolish that your people allow former priestesses to continue living, knowing what sort of power they possess. That's a horrible thing to say. I suppose your kind's always been uncomfortable with such things, but tonight it has cost you dearly. Told the other priestesses that if they would not aid me, I'd find ones who would. But would it not be regrettable if I were to force them? Would it not be regrettable if I were forced to lead an army into Morahel to find them? The priestesses agreed. Well, all but one, though we found her seal, rather weak to begin with. So that just leaves you. I won't help you. The seal stopped demons coming into our land. What they stop is the return of the gods. Morahel commits a crime against the natural order, and we have tolerated it for long enough. Your people know all too well the threat posed by the Castilian devils from across the sea. With the seals broken, I shall resurrect the great sky serpent Quetzalcoatl and unleash divine retribution upon them. My people are dying. Our empire lies in ruin. The mad princess and her conquistadors siege the heart of Atlan. I would do anything to stop her. I'm sorry, but you can't do this. This won't solve anything. I'm a priestess of Mara, and I will never abandon my duty to protect our barrier. She says she's not going, so leave us alone. I'm not letting you take Ari, so go away. My patience is wearing thin. Stand aside. I ain't afraid of you. Stand aside. Ow. How easily she broke. You forced my hand, Priestess Ari. This needn't have turned to violence. Marissa, this can't be real. You monster. That Arkanya was a tenacious little thing, wasn't she? What a shame. Quickly, we must be going. Still much work to be done. Are you still with us? Hello? Hello? Come on, don't give up on me. Could really use your help right about now. But that sort of depends on you surviving. Capybara. Oh good, you're still alive. I take it you're Marissa? I'm Marissa, the world's greatest. Hey, wait a second, how come you know my name? And why can you talk? To answer the first question, Ari talks about you constantly. It's almost all she ever talks about, in fact. Caused me quite a bit of grief by sneaking off, but last night it almost worked in her favour. Almost. Who are you then? Of course, where are my manners? I'm Capiora. Capiora Yumcax, one of the guardian spirits of Amazonia, and a servant of the Aritana. That's a crazy name for a marmot, yeah? Nobody's ever going to remember that. I'll call you Cappy Bro. Cappy Bro? Did you just call me a marmot? Absolutely not. I've sacrificed more than you can imagine to protect this land, and I've asked very little in return. But I insist you address me by my bestowed title. Mate, I'm never going to remember all of that. It's going to have to be Cappy Bro. Fine, you know what? Doesn't matter. Far more important matters at hand. Can't believe you let a big guy get me like that. I've never been hit that hard before. Wait. They got Harry. Calm down. Try to stay calm. Yes. They do seem to have Ari. However, I don't believe they intend to harm her, at least not yet. Where are they taking her? They didn't really let me in on the plan, I'm afraid. What about the big guy, Zolotl? Said something about the seals of Mara. Ah, so it is him. I assumed as much, but this confirms it. Never would have imagined the Minoani would betray us, but if anyone could orchestrate such a thing, it'd be him. You weird lizard guys with the white armour? The very same. It seemed they'd broken our alliance and joined forces with Zolotl. I can only speculate as to why. But if Zolotl intends to dispel Mara's barrier, you'll need to take Ari to one of the Maharoan temples. Marahoaran temples. I'll get it right eventually. Do you know what? Thinking back in the demo, I probably had trouble with the word there as well. Let's go, mate. We have to go get Ari back. Hold on a moment, can't just walk and take her. Take me to Arkanya and introduce me to your king. Plead for his assistance on behalf of Marahol. You know so long that'll take. We have to go find Ari right away. I can do this. You're lucky you're even alive right now, Marissa. You're just going to run in there and get killed. I'm going. You're insane. But you really think you can do it, don't you? Strange. You sort of remind me of someone I knew a very long time ago. Well, Marissa, against my better judgment, let's see what you can do. I'm sure I can almost find someone else to take me to Arkanya after you've died at that temple. Now wait a minute, I'm going to find Ari in no time, and you're everyone, the world's greatest treasure hunter. I want to give you the best fighting chance I can, so before we head out, let me show you some of what I can do. See, I'm far from an ordinary capybara. So I now have capybara friend. There's a friend who has a capybara. Can capybaras climb? I'd imagine they can. Something wrong? Not really. Just, do you know what the big rock's for? Symbol looks like a tattoo Ari has. You're quite observant, Marissa. Hehe. There's a moonstone. They're considered sacred by the priestesses of Marahol. So it's just a fancy rock. No! Moonstones were once used by priestesses during times of war and unrest to move quickly and silently across the land. Really? More recently, they're also used by Priestess Ari to sneak away from me. Lunar shamans of the ritual dance activates the moonstone. For you and I, however, yes, suppose it's just a rock. Hey, I think I know that dance. What? Yeah, she taught me last night. Excuse me? Can't believe her. Shankaran teaching Outland or sacred rituals of Mara. When I find her. Well, despite that, you can't activate. You lack the spiritual power to do so. What if Ari helped me somehow? How would you do that? Let's try something. Ah, it's glowing now. I'm both impressed and offended. This does present an interesting opportunity, however. If you can use moonstones, we'll be able to cross vast distances in mere moments. The catch, though, we deactivate the other moonstones for you can travel to them. Still, if you can do that, then maybe. Come on, Cabby, still got to catch up to Zolotl. Right, suppose we lingered here long enough. I have got just a thing. Oh, sorry. Don't burn down the forest. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Cheese! I'll gobble that down. Why would I want that? Is a shortcut back to town. Okay. Monkey. Give me the thing. Nope, this isn't where I needed to be. I'm going to play the shit out of this game in my own time, you know that? Ah, great. Bad news, worse. I don't think we're getting this way. Door's sealed. How did he get in? He and his people had destroyed the door, honestly. Clearly someone let them in. Only the priestess can open them from the outside. One of them must have stand atop the symbol, and wait a moment. There he stands. Well, I can't imagine a response to just anyone. Most certainly requires an actual priestess. Worth a shot. Let's dance. Do I look like I can dance to you? You're on your own here. How was that? Wow, that's a terrifying lack of security. Once this crisis is over, I'm going to have a word with Aritana about what I just witnessed. But that's not our main concern right now. Marissa, hope you're prepared. Things might get ugly. Yeah, there's a lot of once visitors right now, so yes. Not to mention these temples have a great number of built-in defences, which we may have to contend with. I know we're in a hurry. Marshall recommends you stock up on supplies for heading in. Your canyons need beers to survive, correct? I wouldn't go that far, mate, but yeah, kinda. Well, bring some with you just in case. You're about to enter a dungeon. Challenging trials lie ahead and you should come prepared. A few things you should know before you step inside. Dungeons are dangerous, you may find yourself injured and unable to go on. Your progress in the dungeon will be saved if you leave and return later. However, if your health falls to 0, Cappy will have to remove you from the dungeon, and the monsters will return while you're away. Beer! It's what our canyons crave. Like the great treasure hunters, Marissa can drink beer to regain health. Be sure you have plenty of beer before you head in. Return to Sigmund and Arkanya if you need more. Dungeons are full of treasures, make sure you have space in your bag. Before starting a dungeon, it's wise to sell your wares to Renzo so that you won't have to leave behind any riches inside. Do your best, remember, great treasure hunter knows when to push forward and when to take the earnings and leave. You don't have to do this all in one go. Finally, work together with Cappy. Need each other if you want to succeed. So, with that in mind, I don't know, Beth. I'm going to pause it. Wonderful that we should meet again so soon. I assure you, ours will be a most mutually beneficial relationship. You will see. Okay. I don't know what materials are worth what, you know? I can't help but think I'm going to, like, proper regret selling some stuff. It's supposed to be somewhere I can get iron ore, so I'm assuming I can just buy it from in here. Yeah, we go, bud. No. Also bags. Do other bags appear? I don't know. There do be bags. Beer bag. Right, I need to get a potion in and whatever the other thing is, and then I can upgrade my pouches. Especially if there's more healing items. From what I can tell, I'm saying that as if I'm the pure expert on it. I don't know. What? That were dumb. I wonder if there's other outfits, like, for defense and stuff. Was there like an equipment? I guess there is, obviously. It's right there called equipment, but it's not what I was after. Sure did. Wonder where I'll begin immediately. There you have it, good news new. Level 2. Quality greatly improved. That's amazing, thanks mate. Well, Albert has some thoughts now, we can improve it further. Come back after that's more time to think about it and discuss the details with you. Sweet. How do I save the game? That's how I save the game. Okay. Well, I'm still not to the point where I was at the demo, but I'm going to quit it here. There'll be another video on whenever I remember to do it. If you have opinions on the books, would you rather I read them? Would you rather I just silently skim through them? Give you time to read it yourselves? Let me know in the comments. Good luck. Take it easy.